could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking clout. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself. I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase a bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Lonely now, I'll give up everything. Daunting though, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
I'll give up everything, daunting though, if I can see my dream, make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Lonely now, I'll give up everything, daunting though, if I can see my dreams, Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push the mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it.
Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Kick. Okay, now I can mute it. Okay, now I can show you a chart. That's the problem. It's so hard for me to show you all this stuff without showing a chart. All right, so for me, this was your candle. This was your low. So let's just say
you still need to share.
Oh, sorry. I thought I already did. Yep, give me 1 second. That was the whole reason I wanted to start it, is so I could actually share my chart. Okay, better.
Yes.
Okay, for me, this was my low. This was my low right here. It came in at 3:15 a.m. my time. This was the low, right? My sells below was here and has been for, like I said, days. But this is the low. So I want to see a close. See how this was respected? Respected here. Almost respected there. Respected here. Respected here. Come down. And the entry that essentially you were talking about was here. I mean, we'll go to the, this is the 15, but either way, your entry was the close below here, but this level was never broken. See how this level held the whole entire time? That's why I wouldn't have took it, because I couldn't enter here, because my anticipation is if you enter right here on the flip of this candle, let's just say, then all you're going to get is that right there, just to the low. Just to the low of this candle. I have no reason to believe that this right here is going to break. I have no reason to believe that until it happens. You know what I mean? We can say, oh, well, we hope it breaks, but there's not enough meat on the bones there. It'd be like this this candle right here, right? If we were trading this next candle, let's just say, we wouldn't enter the break of this candle low, this white candle. Why? Because the low's right here. So what are you talking about? 3 ticks, 4 ticks. So our entry would not be until we broke this low. That's the same exact thing. We can't enter here because this hasn't broke. You see what I'm saying? So it's only a few ticks. So I would want to see that broke before entry. And there's why I would have stayed out of the trade. Now, did it play? Yeah, it played. It played, obviously.
Yeah, I think the level on spot is a little different, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just,
well, that could very well be too. All I know is this level. Yeah. I mean, even this wick, you see it come up. This wick came up, grabbed your stops. We already know that was a news wick. Next wick comes up. What does it do? It taps this level and continues. I mean, this level has been a level forever now. I mean, the hour chart looks much better, but this level's been a level forever now. See it? So for me, I want to be below this level. See how we closed below and this candle drove? Again, could you have traded this? No, because there was no top wick. But every time we break below that level and close below it, we actually move down. Just like you're right here. We broke below, we moved down. It wasn't here. See how that level, and here's just how I look at it. And I just want to give an idea how I look at it, right? Because that's where people get, this is how people learn what it is that I'm looking for. This was the level you had right here. So we'll turn this red so that we can see the difference. So that was the level you had. And again, it played out right now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it didn't. But if you look at that level in the past, well, it didn't quite break below there. Somewhat. Again, it's so close that it's tough to see. That was broke below both too. That one right there broke below. No top wick again, so I guess there wasn't nothing you could do with it, but here's, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's the next level I was looking at. I'm not going to trade this right now, guys, until we I don't know. Anyway, does that make sense? I mean, for me,
yep.
Yeah. For me, I just needed them lows broke. Now you could have. For me, this is stop losses. I told you that right here are where your stops are. So for me, my stop losses are right here. Why? Because that's below the low. So everybody that entered in anywhere long now has their stop losses here. So that's what I'm trying to trade is the stop losses. So I want to see it come down and take them stop losses, which it did. And once it did, it ran. I mean, if you enter here, you can see again, it came down, tested this area, wicked back up. You know, even on the 30-minute candle, it didn't break here. It just sat there. Next candle came in, wicked up above this level. These are too little of wicks to play with, but once it broke this level, look at the candle it put in. That's the move I'm looking for. I'm not looking for that candle right there. You see what I'm saying? That's why it didn't move there.
Well, that candle that you show, the long candle with.
Mm-hmm. This one?
That one, yes. That was my entry candle. But my problem was it didn't create a top wick first. It went down first.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't enter.
But the level was here, though, right?
My entry candle.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Because this one closed below. Because this one closed below. Yes. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
No.
I would have wanted to see it close below here, or you could have took like an induced entry or whatever you want to call it, right? However you want to call it, impulse, they say, but I think it's more inducement. But anyway, yep. You break this and you anticipate that those stop losses will push you, and you expect to recover this wick. That's what you would have been looking for, right? Was recover this wick right here when that broke. That's the setup I was looking for. I just wanted to took a close above there, but that's just me. I see what you're looking at to this candle being the good candle. That is a good candle to trade, but I would have wanted to get below here before closing it, because what could happen, and I showed you the W, what could have happened is this could have held. This is your daily low. It could have held. This was a low that, you know what I mean, we put in several times and held in that area. So that area could have held, and I expected, like I tried to tell G Flock, I've said it on stream, I'm looking for a area that would be a fake out area, and I would have considered that kind of a fake out area because it was a W that held, right? Screen share, I did. Induction, okay. Basically, there weren't stops at your level, and there were below the wick low. It could hold, and you'd stop you out. Yeah, exactly. That's correct, Chief Locke. But in saying that, like Manpour said, this was the level that Raja had, and everybody. I mean, he said and everybody. I don't know, but it doesn't surprise me any because what that is, Chief Locke, is current price action. That's what I mean. This is what I'm trying to say is the difference. This was your current range. Why? Because this was the range we were trading in, which is true. That's not wrong. That's not wrong. It's just I wouldn't take the break of that range only because I'm looking for the stops to get hit here. I'm looking for the reaction to happen there, right? Does that make sense?
The break was confirmed. The range was just different. There's nothing wrong with that range.
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Raja, man, you can't. Raja is an exceptional, great trader.
They were stops below. The stops were below my range, which is different to stops. Range. I use the Asian range.
Yep, there's stops below this range as well. Chief Locke, there's stops below this range as well because people are trading this range. So they're shorting this top, longing this bottom. This tight range right here, they're trading in. They're still trading in it.
Just get that picture. The one I sent to you. Wait.
Yeah, I know you got TRC, Brandon. It is right. What you're saying is right, Chief Locke, but that doesn't mean that correct. That doesn't mean that anybody else is wrong, and that's where the issue always comes in at, and not even just in the market all the way around or in traders' mindset all the way around, but even in this chat. You know what I mean? People want to say what's wrong or right. There is no wrong or right, guys. I've said this a million times. Flip a coin right now and tell me which way to trade. I'll show you that it's right. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm not trying to be funny here. Flip a coin and tell me which way to go, and I will give you 10 reasons why you should trade the chart that way. I'm not joking you. Tell me the other way, I'll give you 10 reasons why we should trade the other way. On which candle did you enter short? Oh, he didn't. He missed the trade, but I was just trying to explain to him why I wanted to took it. He didn't take the trade.
I didn't take it because the wick to the top wasn't enough.
Whoa.
And the bottom wick formed first. So that candle just drop on that, just show on that candle that I was talking about. This
candle right here, Chief Locke.
That one there. Yes, that was my entry candle.
So it was a little bitty top wick.
Created the bottom wick first, and then it went up.
That makes sense. Yeah.
We did close below.
We closed below the range that he had, which was right here. Yep. His close below was right here. This was his range because this was the range that we were in at the time.
Yep. So that candle closed below, and then the next candle went down first and didn't create much of a top wick. I would have liked that top wick to go right to my... let me show you on my picture.
I thought that you were talking about entering this candle. There's no bottom wick, but there's no bottom wick on this candle either. I wouldn't have took the trade even if this was my range because I didn't have no wick to recover. But that's just me. Again, that's how I trade. I like a lot of crap. I've never told anybody that I don't like a lot of crap. That's why I don't trade a lot. Everybody asks me, well, why don't I take 100 trades a day? These are the reasons why. I want a whole bunch of stuff because I don't like to lose. You know, I'll say it right out with everybody. I don't like to lose. I don't like losing. It sucks. I freaking hate it. Yeah, that was his range. Yeah. That was his range right there where that dotted black line is up top below that blue candle. And my range is below that. Nobody likes losing. No, nobody likes losing. Obviously. Losing's part of it. That's why I say all the time you have to lose. But the more... There's a flip side to this, guys. The more selective you are in taking a trade, the more likeliness you are to not losing said trade. However, you will take less trades. Can you live with that? For me, I don't care. That's where the difference comes in at. But you really got to you got to wrap your head around what you want to be. What kind of trader do you want to be? Hey, Braden. Hey, Rad Rat. Do you want to be a trader that takes 5-6 trades a day? Do you want to be a trader that takes 10-15 trades a day? Do you want to be a trader that takes 100 trades a day? You can be any of these things. It all depends on what you want to do. Now, I can promise you, I can't promise you. Z's not here, so he can't run and say that ain't the case. But my opinion is, you take 100 trades a day, it will hurt your win rate. He'll say no because he puts stop losses that are, or maybe none, I have no idea, that are unimaginable and continues to enter in. That's what his trades are consist of. Can you win that way? Absolutely. Can you pass evals that way? Absolutely not. Can you trade funded that way? Absolutely not. Not unless you're going to trade nothing but micros. Can you do it? Yes, trade micros. You know, get you 150K, 100K, 150K eval account, right? And use just micros. And then you can do that. You can continue to enter, keep your stop loss super, super, super far off. And, you know, can you do well that way? Yes, because normally the market ranges. You know, tactical analysis was the whole epitome of how 75% of the time you're in a ranging market. So 75% of the time, these strategies will work. It's when you start moving and get out of them trending markets that, or I mean, not trending markets, ranging markets. I probably said it wrong. 75% of the time you're in a ranging market. It's when you get out of them ranging markets that you will get killed. And this is the first time I said this. We said this and pay it forward. Once we saw that, you know, crypto started moving and we actually got trending markets rather than ranging markets, and everybody was getting murdered. Everybody was getting massacred in these markets. Why? Because we were trying to trade ranging market thoughts. We were trying to short the highs, long the bottoms. This is what we were trying to do. And what nobody understands is there is no such thing. Everybody says, buy the bottom, sell the high. That's all there is to trading. No. If you buy the bottom and the bottom falls out, what did you do? Then people say, oh, you did it in the middle. No, you didn't. You bought the freaking bottom. Bottom fell out. Now you got a new bottom. There's no such thing as buying the bottom. It's not really a thing. If you buy it and it works, great. But a lot of times, it won't. That's where the problems come in at. So in a ranging market, these theories work. Is the market ranging most of the time? Yes. So yes, he takes advantage of that, especially in crypto. Tons and tons of ranging that'll trade up and down. Level to level trading. That's what TJ called it. Again, nothing wrong with that. Just not really something you can get away with in the futures market, and especially not if you want to trade 50Ks with minis. It'll never work. So you got to have an entry, you got to have a stop loss, and you got to have a take profit, and then you chase your stop. You kind of got to do these things because you want to make sure that you get out of a position that's going against you as quickly as possible because you got a drawdown, right? So, I don't know. For me, I don't care much about losing as it doesn't eat my TP along. Yeah.
What we were saying about stop losses, so lately we have been getting these signals. Let me just go check quickly. I'll find one.
And price discovery go to the downside.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Chief Lucky? What do you mean? I mean, you can always go to the downside.
It can just be a fake out or whatever.
Correct. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it can happen whenever. Is that what you're asking? Or I don't want to answer your question incorrectly. I don't know exactly incorrectly. I don't know exactly what you're saying with the question. Top loss 75 pips, TP 100 plus pips. Okay.
That's how they trade. That's it. 75% stop loss, 100% take profit, and they're not missing any trades. Of course they won't.
Oh.
They have 100% win rate. Now,
again, as long as you have little enough size that it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. That's the whole thing. So
Yeah.
Even when it comes to a eval account, you can do these things.
Not here, but
Yeah, he's not here. So, and these are just the things. Like I said, you just have to figure out how it is that you prefer to trade, right? Up to you.
Okay, G-Flocker, your entry. Can price discovery go to the downside? I think he means minus. I don't think so. Like Luna lost 99.99% of the price, so it never really went to zero. Oil went to minus at one time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know what happened there, but yeah, it did go. But I think they closed all the markets at that point. So you had to pay me. So I take your oil. Interesting.
Those were the good old days, wasn't it?
Wow, that was crazy.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said, it is what it is. Everybody should trade exactly how it is that they look at it. It's to them. So that's my take on all of it. We could have, took a long here. Came down. We got rejection at this level right here. I've got this level marked on my chart. We could have took a long here as a fake out to the downside. Came down, or not fake out. It's not going to be considered fake out, but came down, grab support. Next candle comes in, makes a bottom wick, flips and runs. Essentially, if you were just trading these areas like this, boom, there was long. 80 ticks. So 2031.6 is a good SB. I don't even have any of my stuff down there because I've got it all turned off. Sell below. Oh. Yeah. I mean, this is a good sell below probably as well. I see what you're saying over here. Gotcha. Yeah. It is. We're not down there yet, though. I mean, this right here is probably a good sell below. That's what I was just saying. This actually is probably a decent entry right here for anybody who wants to.
But it's not doing anything. It's been
exactly
around that because I went into a small position on C-Trader demo just to see how C-Trader works, and it was just up and down, up and down, up and down. So I closed it. Yeah,
and again, I mean that's where the problem is. I mean, we've got this candle right here to where we can recover down to here, but I've got a level right here. Now, is that level as big of a thing right now? This is how I look at it. Why I look at it different? Because people will say, "Well, aren't you trading into support?" The support was killed here. Do I still pay attention to it? Yes, but this is clean range now, where that one wasn't. That was the difference. See, it wasn't clean range still yet. If we would have had a big candle that came straight up here and didn't do all this nonsense here, then I would have been more apt to think of this range as a nice range to recover, but it wasn't. It was kind of choppy until we got down to this area. It wasn't horrible, but it sure wasn't great. And once we got to this area, what happened? Came down and bang, shot up. Grabbed all the stop losses, came down anyways. This was the exact level that it held at, see? I don't know.
G-Flocker's internet is dead. He left.
Ah.
I was down for 5 hours yesterday.
Bad. So I expect that we'll probably get a push push down from here, but not good enough that I'm trying to get involved again.
Jeez. The market was shit today. Holy crap. It's only Nasdaq that went up to do some price recovery.
Yep. Hey, G Flocky. I see you on YouTube.
Where's your YouTube mod?
Yeah, I don't know. I was worried about that because I wasn't sure how much he'd be here. Because he doesn't seem to be here first thing in the morning like this. But I'm probably going to have to get another mod.
That level that you have there, I have it as well. If you look at my picture or screenshot that I shared, it just went straight to that.
Yep.
Or shared to.
Yep, I see it. The black dotted line.
Black dotted line, yes.
Now, if it breaks that, you'll see a push down. That's the kind of stuff I want to be involved in. You know, when you see that, when it does break there, it's going to push. We'll if it doesn't.
Yeah, but now if it breaks, it runs. So there's no real entry then. You would want that break to happen on the half hour or the hour.
Your entry would have been here at this white line. So you're anticipating this move down, and the reason being is because you get the flip there, and you're already in profit, 20 ticks. 19, 20 ticks. So you TP1. That's why I didn't take the other one. Why? Because it was only 6 ticks between here and your line. So you can't take TP1. You can't go to break even. You're just hoping to God that the low breaks. You see what I'm saying? To where this one, you take it, you take TP1, you put your stop in profit. So right now I'd be TP1 stop in profit. And then if it breaks, now you're along for the ride and you pull your stop loss. If it doesn't break, you still won. You're good. You're ready to rock and roll. Hey, Ralph.
Hello, Burb. Welcome. You are now here in flesh and spirit.
Hey, Burb. Hey, Aiden. Both of you guys are here now. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
We were just talking about you.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
you weren't here yet. We were like, where's Aiden at?
I was answering questions. Matt the Casual gave me like 50 questions.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
very
got
thorough.
a lot.
That's what I've seen.
Yes, he is very, very thorough. That is a very good word to use to explain Matt the Casual. Thorough. Yes.
Let's just say the fucking least. Holy shit. Yeah, questions for my answers.
I believe that. I believe that. So we'll see if that thing breaks or not, man poor. But here's where your issue would be, right? So we're 1 tick. So we'd be like right here.
Well, now my question is, if you look to the left, that structure that formed there where it went down, went above, and then broke below, shouldn't you move shouldn't that line be there instead of where it is now?
Because of this because of this last structure, yeah. That's why it's there. So that's why I've got it there.
Well, if you go to the structure, it should be a little bit higher than where it is now, but not all the way to that. And that brings me back to my, so you can probably move it up like 1 tick.
Yeah, see. For me, it's not whenever it closed above that, if you move it up to there, then this close is valid. Wasn't until it closed, and I mean, even there it didn't, but it was the closes below there, you see what I'm saying? This close would have been valid. It's kind of the stuff that I try to look at.
Yeah, but now it
That
brings
close,
me back to my argument.
that close would have been valid. So essentially, you would have closed below right there.
It brings me back to my argument of current price action versus past price action.
And see, these, I mean, it's the same thing.
I understand that that the price action will still be it goes both ways. If you go to the candle,
it does.
Well, the one where you turn around.
Oh yeah, yeah, it will. So these are just lines that I had from the past, and what I do is I keep all the stuff gray. You already know, and then I pay attention to what we've done on current price action as we're moving, because I can see that without having to put lines there. If that makes sense, but. I don't know. Did I miss some? That was way before. Never mind. Missed all that earlier.
See, now we're going back up. So this is absolutely crappy.
This is a thing that you don't want to happen. What is that, Aiden?
It didn't jump up after earnings, and it didn't jump down after earnings.
Well, I had something on that too.
Exact thing that you don't want to happen.
Well, what was that? What was the asset?
AFirm.
But AFirm,
No
I
idea.
looked at a chart. I looked at a chart last night from that, and it did. Now I'm confused. Here's what I saw, because I actually looked at a chart. I had this. I'll drop it. This was last night's chart, obviously, so I don't know what it looks like now. Got a big wick up,
Yeah,
and then a big move down. But it went back to where the regular price was by this morning, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it jumped up in about 5 minutes.
So now what?
Now I hold it for
15 days, right?
February 23rd.
Okay.
So that's why you buy, a week or two out instead of buying overnight.
Because it was different. Let me see. Second or whatever, you would have been buying more around the 40-ish carry. Second or third, that's what you're talking about. So the move up would have been. But how do you anticipate that, though? Really can't, right? Or no?
You can't. No. You buy in before you see what happens. If it goes up or down, you take profit. If it stays the same, you're kind of fucked.
Kinda.
But either way, this is the only time it's happened in, like, say maybe 11 or 12 earnings trades. So I'm quite happy still.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: if both of them, what my thoughts are of what you've said, right, is that basically what will happen is if it stays at this price right here, both of them are in the red, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're both in the... Here, I'll take a screenshot of them.
Okay. But if you sell it when they're both in the red, you just lose whatever they're in the red, right? You don't lose the entire amount that you put on them both, right? Or how's that work?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't lose all of it.
Okay. That I had that question. I just thought about it last night as I was sitting here, so it may seem like a dumb question to you, but I was just curious myself.
No, it's not dumb. It's a less than, I think, 0.01% chance of you losing it all.
Yeah.
So that shows that the call is negative 1,500 and the put is negative nearly 600. That's what that shows. The top one is the overall negative.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. It's funny too because it went so far up and so far down. That was one thing I was going to ask you too, because we had somebody come in last night when we were talking about all this, and he mentioned, well, you could do this on crypto by running isolated and just opening a position before news, but that is incorrect, because what would have happened with this position here is, if you, that chart that I showed, when you get the wick up right there, your short would have been liquidated, so you're gone. As soon as the wick goes down, or whichever way it went first, your long would have been liquidated. So essentially you would have lost both positions. If you took a trade and hedged on anything, you would have got killed both ways. You would have been liquidated both ways. So you would have made absolutely nothing. If you were on futures or forex or crypto, you'd have been liquidated both ways. Yeah. So you would, whatever you would have put on, you would have lost both positions. And that's where this is so much different, because essentially when you get the wick up, you can only lose so much on your short, and when you get the wick down, you can only lose so much on your long, so it doesn't actually liquidate you. And that's where this is so much different in comparison to, you know, anything else. So that's where it's such a big advantage. You know, when you talk about it being an advantage, that's why you're limiting your risk so much, is because it can go into the negative, which is great, but it can only go into the negative to a certain degree, and it can always come back down out of the negative, which is something that we can't do on any other asset class out here. Once we hit that, you know, you can call it a stop loss or a liquidation point or whatever else, it's done. That position's gone. There's nothing you can do with it. So where with this stuff, the position isn't gone per se. It's just max drawdown, and it can come back. So that makes it a whole lot less risky by far.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything else out there. Yeah. Nice job, Chief Lucky.
You would have completely lost it.
Yeah, exactly. You would have lost both sides and been
my meta
screwed.
call is offsetting a bit of it though.
Yeah. Do you straddle that, or that was just a straight trade you took?
That was a bull call, so just an option call.
Gotcha.
Straight option. Yep.
Okay, let me get to the YouTube chat here. Looks like you guys are talking a lot. Long in Brent oil. All right. Plus 1% right now, times 10, so 10%. Good job, Ralph. $150 account, that works. You swing trader? Me? No. I don't know if you were asking me or not, but no, I am not a... How do market makers trade? Market makers trade by using the positions that they buy from exchanges. Basically, how it works is the exchanges are guaranteed to cover the other side of your trade. So since they cover the other side of your trade, they have tons and tons and tons of positions to cover. They sell them to the market makers. The market makers then keep them trades level so that they don't lose money. So they'll do things like pushing market prices, front running orders that are coming out of the market. Basically, they use a lot of clusters and positions that have lots of orders, and they will front run positions like that to buy or sell in order to convince people to change where they're at. I mean, I'm sure you've been in a trade 100 times where it comes to your take profit and you get, you know, it gets there and then turns around and you end up putting your take profit down and down and down until finally you get hit. Well, then all they did was buy that order so that they could clean you out, and they'll go up and they'll sell that exact same contract right above you. That's how they work. It's just an auction process to them. It's a market. That's how they look at it. When we say stock market or whatever you want to say, it's a market to them. So they're just buying and selling. That's it. There's nothing more to it than that. It's not as complex as people like to think it is for market makers. People say, oh, well, they come in and they're manipulating the market and they do this and they do that. And you know what I mean? And in reality, all they're doing is buying and selling. It's just like them taking product and going to the flea market. They'll go to the flea market. The vendor next to them is selling sunglasses for $10. They'll sell sunglasses for $9. Why? Because people are going to come to their table first. So they're going to sell out the sunglasses at $10, as much of it as they can, because they have so many orders. The guy next to him decides he's going to sell them at $8. They'll undercut them to $7, and then they'll bring them down to $6, and then they'll buy their whole product, go back up, and sell them for $11. So that's how they do it. It's just how it works. Oh, already. Well, we'll see if your idea worked. Hopefully it worked, Aiden. Do I still sound fine here?
Yep. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you sound fine.
Beautiful. Aiden works miracles, guys, just so you know. Let me get my screen back up. Yeah, I know. It did not last long, G-Flock. Hey, I don't know why it decides to kick off so early this morning, but yeah. Decided it's Friday, I guess. So now what do I anticipate here is the flip of this. Trade it.
You should really get a boom.
Yeah. I already did. I ordered it.
Good. Then we can hear what you're saying.
Yeah. I already ordered it. It's just a matter of it getting here. Again, if you're just trading reversals here, guys, you can take the flip of this candle for the move back up. Stop loss will 25 ticks. Take profit. One will be right around 20. You could probably go further than that. Just hold it to this area up here. If we fill the range, you should be around 56 ticks. I'm not going to take the trade. Moving much, so around here. I don't want to sit in a trade for the next 3 hours to make some ticks, so. You're tired again? You're not getting enough sleep, Burb? Yeah, I was up early too, G-Flock. I was just kind of rolling around before before my alarm ever went off. Probably 45 minutes or so before my alarm ever went off. My alarm's set for 6 a.m. so. Once you get up to the body of this candle, if anybody did take that trade I was talking about, I would think about either putting it at, you break even or whatever, but you could easily recover that wick. But it's completely up to you guys and how you want to manage it. I sure wouldn't take a stop after getting that much into profit, though. Data. Took TP1 on gold long. Good job, Burb. So you got involved there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like to hear it. I call all this stuff out so that you guys can get involved if you want to. It doesn't have to be, I can tell you what I see, and you're right, and you can use your own judgment as to whether you see it the same way or whether you want to enter the position. A lot of trades I don't take, guys. Got nothing to do with good trades, bad trades, so on and so forth. I mean, that's what me and Manpour were just speaking about this morning. There's a lot of trades I don't take. Doesn't mean those are the only trades you guys should take.
Well, every trade I've taken this week has lost, so it's really another great week for me.
That's not good at all.
So,
you took it in your mind, G-Flocky? There you go. Nothing wrong with that. There's that tap, one tick right there. There, guys. Whoever is in it, Burb, you already took your take profit, so anybody else in it, that'd be a TP spot or move your stop to BE, whatever. Whatever you guys are thinking there. And obviously once it breaks this top, once it breaks this structure right here, you could get a pretty decent push up to recover, you know, up to the next structure at least, but possibly that wick to cover the range there. I did not expect it to move that fast, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't not enough volume to even get it moving this fast, so, but give it back.
I didn't take it because I have to leave now. I could have taken profit already. Anyway,
yeah,
it's another one of those fucking things. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave. See you guys later.
All right, see you later. Is it working now, Barb? Yep, okay. Good deal, good deal. It's just nuked down. Yeah. But you already took TP1, right, Burb? We got TP1 and then got stopped in profit. Yeah, that's not bad. Be fine. Like I said, it could come down and hit everybody just above BE. Flip. So, yeah. It probably got close right there. Up 840 on the eval. Very nice, Burb. That is great news. Low and consistent. You're going to get there. We need to organize somehow this setup. What do you mean? This is a valid setup. What are you asking? The first wick to the bottom. The first wick to the bottom was the was support being formed. No, I didn't take it. Said I wasn't going to take it. Why did I not take it? How many reasons you want? You want 10? I already said why I didn't take it. I didn't feel like there was enough volume to push the candle up fast enough for me to want to be part of it. There would have been one tick, it looks like, so. No, remember I said that as in the process of it. I told you that there wasn't enough volume. Yep, it was very slow. Yes, it is. Anybody was in that, you should be out now. You should have already got TP1 and now got stopped with your stop loss in profit. So essentially you should have been about 20 ticks, I think it was. So at about 20 ticks. So you would have had about 200 on TP1, and you should have been, you know, at least 10 on TP2 to cover your fees for both positions. Depending on how many contracts you ran. If you ran more contracts, obviously you would have been better than that, but contracts, you should be 200 in profit without having to after your fees. New York market closing session is the same time as Forex close.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. I send the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Even, I don't know. Yeah, alright, maybe. I don't know on Maven. I don't trade Maven. I didn't even realize Aiden left. Bro, close your oil position. Scalp quick money. Good job, man.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all
I have no No idea, G Flock. I'm telling you, this thing is it messes with me. I guess Aiden must have left. I don't know where he went. I wonder if he was having Discord problems too. I have been considering going to a different platform, guys. If anybody agrees, disagrees, or cares either way, but I have been considering it. Tickets? No. Didn't know you could. Break these lows. This is that spot that I said should be a push down, guys.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs.
Let's see what'll happen on the 30-minute close. That was only a little bitty click there. Huh. Let's see what happens here. Be nice to get a little bit of a retrace back up here. Put a nice bottom wick on this candle. Yeah, I did too, Burb. I got disconnected as well. I mean, I guess it's like yep, Chief Locker. I said, yeah, that's it. People are already quitting the rig because they lost too much money. Yep. Yep, there's not a lot of volume, that's the problem, but I'm just looking for another position that could be, if we get a closure below here with a decent sized bottom wick on this candle, it's not the horriblest spot to, Still got a minute for the close, let's see. Be able to take advantage of a wick up here and a flip candle to the next wick maybe. Let's see how it closes, see what we got to take advantage of here. We got about 12 ticks. So you got out of the gold long, right, Burb? Should have. Okay. Yeah, now look for a top wick here. The problem is you do not have much to recover there. Issue. So I'd like to see a top wick. 10. There's not much to recover here though, guys. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, no, the gold long I was looking forward to, Burb. That is not going to be this week. Hopefully we see it next week, Burb. I would like gold to get up into that area, but in order to do that, the Dixie's going to have to get bearish. I am looking forward to it. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Can't wait till we trade up in that area. We'll get there. I get so happy about these areas that I stop wanting to be involved in the areas that we're in because it looks so ugly in comparison. I want that top area so much worse. I've been talking about it all week. We'll get there though. Eventually we'll get up into that area. About where we wanted that top wick at. Long if the news will be weak. That would be great. I can't wait. Like I said, I am looking forward that range up there once we get up. Yep. Just didn't happen this week. Coming up 37.7. Breaks that low, it should push. I'll say will. There's no wills. Breaks here. Trying to enter, don't enter yet. You want to wait till it breaks them lows.
Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
Entry would be, are you talking about the entry on the current one that I'm sitting here talking about, Graydon? Yeah, entry would be 30. Well, 37.7 is stop loss would be the top pick, so it'll be the high that you stop loss is starting. It's not still too bad. 11 ticks currently. Stop loss doesn't get out of hand, but even if we come up and touch this level, I guess your stop loss still isn't bad. Yeah, Burb's not kidding. Having a bigger wick to the top side is not the worst idea in the world. It makes your entry much better for it not to come back on. Now, if you want to be safe, you can put the stop loss up above this level. If you want to be conservative and keep your stop loss tight, then you go just above this wick. So it's absolutely up to you how you manage it. But Burb's exactly right. With the top wick not being very big, you might want to rethink and keep your stop loss up above this area. Stop loss a little larger, but with the wick that you're recovering here, you could go to break even fairly quick. I mean, you could do about a 21 tick stop loss. You can't hear? Oh, man. 21 tick stop loss with a... There's not a lot of area to grab here, which is the only disadvantage. You got about a 9-10 tick point of recovery, but this has already broke these lows. So you anticipate if you come back down here and break through this, you should probably break these lows and push down. Again, it's not... I mean, it is what it is. Just another opportunity for a position here for whatever anybody's looking at. We may never re-break them lows, so that has to happen first.
I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place.
It is a much better wick from what Burb was looking at for sure. Better wick, you still wouldn't be involved, right? Like, as of right now, the price goes up and it runs away, then it runs away. That's the whole point with how, you know, we use the entries here, because as of now, you're not involved, so it doesn't matter if this thing continues up. If it continues up, then we never broke the lows. The position was never valid. So that's the whole reason that I say that we trade reactions and not predictions, because you can say, okay, well, the price is going to go down. That's what our basis is on what has happened here. But we don't take the entry unless the entry confirms that we can go down here. So without breaking them lows, we're not going down. Yeah, if it doesn't flip in 2 minutes, you ain't taking it. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that either. A lot of times, guys, YouTube kick Twitch. Exactly what Burb's saying here. The 15. If there's only 15 left of the hour close, I will wait for hour close. Why? Because we expect that if we're going down, we're going to put a bottom wick on the hour candle. So price is going to come up. And we're going to put a top wick on the hour candle, and it's going to flip again. So you're going to have to live through all that drawdown if you enter right around that area, right? So, because essentially our close is the line we're looking at. So on the hour, if this was to break the low, which is about right here, then what we anticipate is a bottom wick on this candle, which we have. But we anticipate the next candle to come up and put a top wick before flipping and coming back down on the hour. So if you were to enter right here, you know, it could come back up, put a top wick, and you got to live through all this drawdown. Why live through this drawdown? Wait for this candle to close, wait for your next top wick, and wait for your next flip candle in order to recover this wick, just as we planned before. We were just looking at it on the 30, right? So here's your flip. So it's going to be close here. Again, I'm not telling anybody to enter now. You could wait until the hour closed to be more sure. There is the flip. Completely up to you guys. Burb says he's not taking it. Oh, I don't disagree with that thought. If you guys did take it, then you are in now. May it drive? Possibly. May you have to live through some drawdown on the hour open? Possibly again. If the hour opens and puts a down wick first and puts a pretty substantial down wick down to hold these lows, then you know that that's a good exit point before it moving back up if you are in order to manage the trade hereafter. So let's say we close right here on the hour, right? Next hour candle opens up and pushes down and tests these lows and doesn't break them. That is a good exit point, right? Because you can anticipate, like the candle we just saw move up that Burb took the long on, you can anticipate that action right there to where we held it, bottom wick, and moves back up. That makes sense? Okay, so see what you get here. The close here and the open of the next candle will be a big telltale sign of exactly how we're going to play out the next hour candle too.
And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change, I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain, I just wanna be
15 closes your next close. And it'll be the same thing on the 15, right? 2 minutes, 1 minute now. 15 closes, you anticipate the same thing. The market's fractal. You anticipate a wick up and breaking these lows if we're going lower, right? It's all the same thing. Normally I don't run down to the 15, but I was just in case anybody was on this trade. Want to be looking. Stop loss should be right up above this wick here. I'd have my stop loss right up here. 39.8. Yeah. 39.8. If it breaks those highs, you don't want to still be involved. 39.8. Sorry, I looked away so that you can hear it, Braden. Oh, it already entered. If you were in it, you should already been in it. Did you take it? No. The entry should have been 37.6. You should be right about an entry right now if you were to take it. Oh, you say we're at entry. Yeah. We're at entry right now. There's the push. That low should break. If it breaks, it should pop down real fast. There it is. There's your pop down. You should put a bottom wick more than likely on this candle. May push down a little bit more before we're putting that bottom wick. But if anybody is in it, you know, that was not the horriblest spot to start to manage it a bit. Can we get another push down? Yeah. Yeah, you could. I want to see how this hour close goes, but I mean, you can definitely push down and test that low now. See what we can do. You will get a bottom wick on the hour candle though, guys, so just remember, as we're looking at this half an hour candle, that's a super little wick on the half an hour. That is the hour low. This half an hour candle that we're looking at right here is the hour low. So when you go to here, we're going to see the exact same thing, right? We anticipate a bottom wick on this candle before it closes. See what I'm saying? So, something to look at. So even if we come down and we push down, let's just say we push down to here, you still anticipate that we're going to pull up for a bottom wick on this candle. Pull it for sure? Obviously not. If you don't get a bottom wick, I would close the position. But what the world, Chief? Okay, what happened? Missed the trade. How'd you miss it? You were right here, weren't you? Oh, you weren't? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It was here. Groceries got to your house. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. Like I said, after the hour close, you may have another opportunity to enter here. I would say Braden's in, so I'm going to manage it with him. Currently, he might already have took profit and put a stop into profit. I don't know. Not the worst idea, and wait for the hour to close, or let it run out here and expect a little bit of, you know, red before the close of the next candle, but completely up to how you guys prefer. Did I take it? No, I didn't take it, Chief Block. I'm just giving you guys trade ideas. Oh, Braden's gone. Huh. Well, hopefully he got out. I had no idea he wasn't here, so I'm talking to nobody. Hopefully he got out or is planning on dealing with the drawdown, because you should put a bottom wick here on this candle. Close below here would be super nice. We should have a top wick back up, so he's going to have to deal with that drawdown if he holds it. Then you should have a flip and continue out. Yeah, you'd be out already. Yeah, me too. Me too, Chief Locke. But I don't know how Braden ran it there, but either way, hopefully he got his profit and did well on it. Anybody else? Kick, YouTube, Twitch. Hopefully you guys grabbed that and you're either managing it now or at least took profit one and got stopped in profit, because there's more than likely going to be another entry here. I'm going to do more of this. Chief Locke, you were asking me? A lot of people are asking that they ask that I take more trades, and that doesn't work for my trading style. So what I will do is I will give my ideas of the trades from now on, because this is something that a lot of people have been asking for. So I'll give the ideas. I'll say where the entry would be, where the stop loss would be, and I will say whether I'm taking it or not. I am very, very, very picky and selective about my trades. When I call these trades out, that does not mean that they will not work if I don't take them. You understand what I'm saying? Just because I don't take the trade doesn't mean that it's not a trade that won't work. It just means that it's not as high of a percentage trade that I feel comfortable with. You guys have to understand, when I take this trade, everything that I win or lose is times 8, right? Because I have copy traders that copy my accounts. So for me, it's a much bigger loss than anything that you take. So for me, I only take perfect setups. But with that being said, I'm going to start calling the trades out for you guys like I did them last two. Them last two were winners. You both, I mean, either of those trades you would have took, you guys could have profited and done extremely well on them. To me, it's not a perfect trade. So I only take perfect trades. However, oh wow. However, just because I call them out doesn't mean that they won't work. Just means it's not something that I'm comfortable taking because I like perfection. Doesn't mean anybody else can't trade. So the last two have been good. Braden, Verb, I know you guys did well. Hopefully you guys on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, hopefully you guys followed along and did well as well. We will wait for this hour close and see what else we can take advantage of. If you're still in the short from the flip up here, and you already took TP1, or at least put your stop in profit, like I said, you have 8 minutes for the candle close, so you anticipate a wick up. So could it push down now? Yeah, it could push down, but you anticipate that wick up. So if you're just chasing your stop, you'll more than likely get your stop hit as this candle moves down here and puts a bottom wick on. If you want to just hold and wait for your next candle, then what you'll want to do is keep your stop up, you know, and hopefully you've already secured some profit, and anticipate the bottom wick, and then you're looking for a top wick on the next candle and a flip again. And this is an opportunity where you can either keep your stop there and just go ahead and chase, add another position, do whatever you feel best. Or, like I said, if you chase the stop and get out here, then you can always wait for the next wick up and a flip, anticipating the rest of the move down, and enter again. We'll see as it goes, right? Yeah, Chief Lock, we don't know what it's going to be yet. We still got 7 minutes. So I anticipate the candle to move back up for a bottom wick, whether that be a push down first. So it takes an initial push down to this area here, and then pulls the wick up. I mean, that's the whole thing. We don't know what it's going to do in the next 6 minutes now. So all we can do is wait. If it closes with no bottom wick, guys, and again, this is completely up to you. If it closes with no bottom wick, and this hour candle closes flat, me, myself, I would either put a stop super, super close or close the position, completely up to you, and wait to see what the hour does with the next open. But that, again, is up to you. Just what I would do if I was in the position. So.
This is war with the enemy. them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh!
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want 'em, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah.
This is where you guys are going to see that bottom wick form here in the last 5. You see, we put a bottom wick on that 5 minute. You'll probably see a little bit of bottom 5 minutes of this candle close. And there she comes in. Hopefully you guys are either out or, you know, anticipating this bottom wick here. Why didn't you enter? I told you I wasn't going to enter. But why? I want your reason. You already know my reason. That too, but you, G-Flocky, you should know my reason already. I'm going to show you the chart. What's my reason for not entering? You can argue the fact that this took the stops out for the shorts. I will agree with you there. But still, even since that has happened, how much have we moved now? Almost 100 ticks. You know my reason for not entering. And if you want to take the move before the news candle, we've moved almost 120 ticks. Okay, you know my reason. Again, that doesn't mean it's not valid. I can have 100 reasons in the book. That's got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with whether the trade is valid or not valid. Risk factor for me, right? Great trades, guys. From now on, I will just continue to call them. I'll call the trades out. There's no reason that other people can't take advantage of them. I have a lot of criteria for me to enter trades, but that does not mean that you cannot take the trades and win. positions play out over and over and over. Here's our next candle. Very small bottom wick, guys. So, if you are trying to anticipate your next position here, I would be super urging you, if you're still in this, to secure profits. Very small wick. We're pushing down first. I would secure profits, be chasing with a stop loss, something here. Like I said, doesn't mean it can't come up here, flip, put on a top wick, and continue to run down. But as of right now, that's the body of the candle that we were looking at. Maybe you get a wick. I'd keep my stop kind of tight on this. M's and W's are nothing more than ranges on small time frames. Unless you're looking at M's and W's on large time frames, which is what we just played out here. Also can be what? The W. Here. What we're looking for. We're looking for that to play out so that we can trade up into this range that we talked about. Plays out, it will. Will it play out? Who knows? Win? Who knows? That's not what we're trading, right? All we're trading is what's happening right now. Actions that we get in the chart right now. Like I said, guys, if you're still in this, I would be pulling my stop loss with this price as it goes down here. I know some of you are still holding. I would be keeping the stop loss here, because if that bottom breaks, I would anticipate a pretty quick wick down. Hey, G Flocke, back on YouTube. There it is. Like I was saying. See that quick? See that quick wick there? Exactly what I was talking about. Hey, Burb. No. That's got nothing to do with the W formation. There is no W formation. As of right now, you can call it A, B, C, D. If it breaks the lows and continues down, then you're going to be recovering the A to B equals C to D. That popped real fast there. They grabbed some orders. If you push through this bottom, you'll see a quick pop down as well. I would be super concerned. It isn't a W. Yes, correct. So until you break the nose, you're not considering it a W right now. If you break the low, then you can consider it an A, B, C, D, in which case A plus B equals C to D. And W won't be in play anymore. If you're looking at it that way, as a patterns, you know, if you're a pattern watcher. Yep. There are patterns and there are math on charts. Anybody got any questions? YouTube, Twitch, Kick, anybody? There's still people here and still people watching and interacting. I will leave the live stream open. give more trade ideas as prices move here. Nothing wrong with that, G-Flock. It's just a way of looking at the formations. M's and W's aren't the only way to trade. Just something you can look at. All it essentially is breaking into one range, trading in that range, and then breaking out of it. Whether it be a range up or a range down. If you look at a W, the nose of a W or an M is the top or bottom of a range. Legs are a break in from previous range, level to level. So if you look at a W or an M, it's a double level. Really all it is. A lot of people trade the actual patterns themselves, which is no more than just a range, but they look at it that way, which makes it easier for them to see it. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their way. Because if they happen more often on some part of the W's or M's, then I can have more probability. Well, it's just a range, though. I mean, if you can't see it as M's and W's, right, you can just actually draw the ranges out on your chart, and you're essentially looking at the same thing. There's no right way or wrong way. It's whatever way works for you. That at the noses there are fake outs more often. Yeah, that's just something that I've been paying attention to. The reason that you have that is because you're going to have a move up into the range, right? You will have a top that comes through and then a move back down. It's no different than looking at the 0.5. Essentially, if you look at the top of the range, bottom of the range, then 0.5's in the middle. Now you got two ranges. JJ does it as a area. I forget exactly what he calls it, but he does the same thing. He takes his levels. 0.5. Yeah. Pull a 0.5 fib. It's the same thing. It's 0.5. It's the 50% level of a move. That's where your nose is. So that gets rejected a lot, even on each candle. Can I draw it out? Yeah. I can draw it. Halfway, right? Come. Up and break the 0.5. Hopefully you can hear me. If you were to pull your fib, hopefully I drew it correctly. We'll see here in a minute. 0.5. See? Yeah, good. I did a good job. That's where you are. And that happens on, most bases. You're going to see that in a candle. You're going to see that in lots of things. Normally 0.5 gets respected most of the time. Normally you can just see the 0.5, right? You don't have to actually pull it because it's just the halfway point. That's essentially what an M and a W is. 0.5 of the range. Now you can change that. Now once you have that, Now what do you have? Now you got two ranges. Top of your W, and then the bottom. If you want to look at it that way, you can look at it however you want, but that would be the break of the nose would be the break of the bottom range of a W up into the top of the range, right? So you're breaking up into the next level. JJ does levels. If you look at any charts that he's ever posted, he does the same thing, and he does very equal lines of what the levels are. Same exact thing. Yeah, Chief Lockcase on YouTube, yes. Verb. All right, guys, nothing is going to happen right this second. I'm going to take a break. Anybody that is in that trade, I hope is out by now. Unless you're managing it yourself. That move down there, you anticipate this candle flipping now. So, can it push down more? Maybe. Hopefully you got to stop. Hopefully something. Hopefully some way you managed it. We hit the low just like we expected when it was entered. So, you did something to protect your profits here, guys. Give me 1 second. I will be back.
The chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's
All right, guys, I am back.
I'll come back.
I didn't even know you were back.
I've been hiding in the shadows.
Joining a great rating. All right. Try to take DMs real quick. Okay, you are back.
No, he's not. He's still different, so he must still be
Yeah, he's back on YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, okay. So was he gone again from YouTube as an AFK?
Yeah. Yeah, he said yep, he says I'm AFK and then he says I'm back. So yeah. Yep.
Okay. In and out.
Of course, Aiden left, so I don't know. I don't know where Aiden went. I don't know where he went. He didn't. I don't know. Maybe he had some kind of technical difficulties. I don't. Then he was out. We got delay on live stream, and I type I'm out and I'm back perfectly when you were back. Okay. I guess. Anybody have any questions on YouTube? Kick Twitch. Okay, is AFK again.
Reality, Radrat has a question. Yeah.
Okay, let me come back over there. Yeah. Same place my tank
I'm sorry,
is.
I thought it was actually a valid question, but anyway, never mind. You can carry on.
Same place my tank is that Mr. Watermelon keeps telling me I'm supposed to buy. That's where your Lambo is too, Radrat. There's that flip we were anticipating, guys. Anybody that's here that enjoyed me giving the trade call outs? Give me a thumbs up so I know that you guys actually enjoyed that. It was asked for, so that's why I did it. That's what, if you guys enjoy it, give me a thumbs up so that I know. So that I know that you guys actually enjoy me doing it that way. It gives you more opportunities to get involved in trades. Again, maybe everybody doesn't like it. I don't know. It seems like a better way of doing it. I was asked to do it that way and it made sense, so I'm doing it, but let me know, guys.
I did put my thumb up.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That doesn't sound good. Anyway. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I don't know. Like I said, a few people asked for it, so I mean, just want to know if you guys enjoyed that better. I did not know about it, but I will surely participate in future.
Yeah. We had 2 call outs today and I didn't take any trade. So, and that's not unnormal for me, guys, not to take any trade. So this is the advantage of me doing it this way. Even though they're not trades that I will take, I call them out so you have an understanding of the trade, and then obviously you take it upon yourself to take advantage of that information and take that trade or not.
I might as well take them. I'm so deep in the red.
Yeah, I mean they both were.
That count. All that happened.
Yeah, both of them today were winning trades. So yeah.
Yes, they were both winning trades, but I didn't take them.
Yeah. All right. You'll take them Monday and then you'll win. You'll be fine. I'm very picky about the trades I take, so I can see stuff like this in the market and see areas that you can take advantage of, but I am super, super picky about how my setups are. And I mean, even me and Manpour were talking about it this morning as we were looking at the short on gold that played out this morning. You know, there was an entry there, but not an entry I would have took, and I still wouldn't take it, but there was an entry there. So these are the things that I'll be going over. If you guys enjoy this content, like I said, I was asked for it, so if you guys enjoy me doing this, thumbs up. I will continue on into next week doing the exact same thing. We'll call the trades out as they happen, and you can use your own discretion as what you want to enter or what you don't want to enter, but it definitely gives you confluence of what you were looking at in the market in the first place. Boom. So it gives you more opportunities to get involved and get into some trades, obviously.
Maybe pass some eval, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
We might have a TRC candle here. Maybe.
Casual verse. I don't have enough cash to access to gold, so I guess I'll watch from the outside window. Well, there's a couple different ways, casual verse, I'll be honest with you. You can sign up with a, and again, I guess I can't really consider what it is that you're doing, but I think in Forex you can make super little deposits and take super little lots.
Yes.
If you preferred, and you can run gold that way. Essentially, when I say break of the lows, break of the highs, you know, whatever it is we're looking at, like today, you could have followed along with regular gold spot, right? And you could open up you know, some Forex. I actually think there's some crypto exchanges out there that actually allow trading. I think like what is it? Bing X, I believe you can trade gold on. I don't know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. But so there's a few of the crypto exchanges you can actually you know, trade some gold on as well. And then another opportunity is you know, getting into a funded account. Who's running a sale? I got to look at my screen. 80%. Apex right now has 80%, so you can get a 50K account for like $36 after taxes, I believe. right? So, I mean, that's something you can do too. I mean, you invest $36, pass your eval, you get a, you got a account at that point in time. But with that being said, the disclaimer, everybody listen, after you pass eval, you do have to pay for your PA account, but you don't have to pay for it until you pass.
Yes.
PA on Apex is $140. So you do have to pay that fee in order to have your live account and start making money on it. But with that being said, me and Burb went over this yesterday. You make $2,600 and you're eligible in 10 days of trading, and you're eligible for your first payout. So essentially you can ask for $500 or more, $1,500 cap on your first payout on Apex. So as long as you've traded for 10 days and you have your account above 52.6, which is essentially just killing your trailing drawdown, you've brought your account to 50,100, you can make a withdraw anywhere from $500 to $1,500 for that first one. So just something to think about, guys. Am I advocating, hey, go fund it? No, I'm not. But with guys learning, like JJ told me in the beginning, why throw your own money into the market when you can go fund it and essentially make money off of others' money, especially when you're starting out. You can do these evals and fail it the first month, you fail, you don't make it, then you pay $36 next month and they reset the account and you're ready to do it again. And it's just like tuition, right? You just continue to try to pass it until you eventually accomplish it. How long will that be? Person. Maybe you pass the first time. I don't know. Learning process at the end of the day. You're just paying tuition just like college, and once you passed, you have a guaranteed account. So that's really all you're doing there. I don't know if there's more sales. I don't even pay attention to that sale thing. The wife always puts it on there. So there could be other companies offer sales too. I prefer Apex. No secret, Answer with them, and I prefer them over all the rest. On my funded futures, 60% off with no activation fees. There you go. Links are in the description, guys. Go check them out. I haven't used them yet. Have talked about it, just hadn't got there yet. So you may check them out here before long. We've already tried Apex, Lilo, Top Step. We've passed evaluations with all these companies. In the day, some of them have different things that are better for other people on different prop firms. Me personally, I like Apex, but Mr. Bio comes in here and he speaks about how much he likes Top Step. So it's just like everything else. Do you like Ford? Do you like Chevy? You like Mercedes? You like BMW? It's all the same thing. There's no right answer to any of these questions. It's what answer works best for you. Like a trading system, just like assets, just like anything else. I like to trade gold. Everybody knows this. I mean that somebody else doesn't prefer, like Ralph, to trade oil. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. I mean, nothing wrong with trading oil. I just prefer gold. So, and we got oil on the screen. I mean, I used to trade oil a lot. Could maybe get into looking at some more of those as time goes here too. We'll see how it goes. We'll start doing some stuff on them too. Like I said, it just depends on how many people get involved and, want these things, because obviously the more people that get involved and are looking for stuff, the more it makes sense to go in and do different assets and do, TA on different assets and give ideas and thoughts and all that. If it's helping somebody, then I'm all for doing it. Trade Day has a 50% off sale. Yeah, see, I don't even know what's down there, guys. I have not worked with them either, but I've heard super good things about them.
Just make sure you check which firm allows your country if you're not in the US or somewhere else or whatever.
Yep. Manpour says that because Apex does not allow South Africa. I believe Trade Date's the same, I imagine, from
Yep. Correct.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. So I mean, these are things you got to you do got to look at. I'm from the U.S., so when I say that I like Apex the best, that's somebody from the U.S. saying that, not somebody from South Africa. He does not like Apex the best, and I don't blame him. So that is a consideration as well, guys. But yeah, whatever you think's best. And again, you can put a few dollars into a Forex account and trade that way as well if that's what you prefer. The only thing I don't like guys doing, especially when they're starting out, and I'll be honest with you, and this is what I've seen happen too many times. They've got, $500, let's just say. I mean, you could even say $100. Let's start at 100, just cause, right? But let's say you put $100 into an account, right? And now you go and you take a few trades, lose. Your $100 is blown. You go back to the bank, put more money in, or grab your debit card and reload up. Now you got another $100 in. The difference between that and running an eval account is the fact that you could have been on almost 3 months on that first $100. So if you are still, trying to heed your way through things, you're still working and trying to learn, I feel like the funded companies are a better way to go because you can only lose that $36. You know what I mean? And you had a lot of people will say things like $36 in the market, and I'm just going to say this as a lot of beginners say, $36 in the market, well, I can't make any money if I only have $36. That's how you get to see the difference because you're not trading $36, you're trading a 50K account for that $36. So that you can no longer use the excuse of, well, if I would have had $10,000, I would have made money. That's what a lot of guys say too. So little do they know that whether they have $10 or $10,000, it's not going to be any different. Profitable is consistently profitable. It doesn't matter if you make 10 cents on every trade. I know that's stupid to most, but 10 cents on every trade is still 10 cents. You can take that 10 cents and you can make it into $1. You can take that $1, consistently making that $1 every trade, you can make that into $10. And so goes on and on and on. Consistently profitable is the only thing that you're looking for. It has absolutely no, it doesn't matter what the amount of money is at the end of the day. Like I've told everybody, if you can make $1 consistently, and you can make $1,000 consistently, all you have to do is compound. And consistency, that's the problem. Not the dollar amount. You don't even want to look at that. As you're first starting out, don't even look at what the dollar amount is. It doesn't matter. Welcome back, G-Flock. I know I hadn't seen a, I have not seen a lot happening. We are just waiting here. Flip that candle, flipped up, came back down. Looks like we'll probably a doji. 30. Flip up again. May be a bit range bound. Probably put a, if that runs doji, then we'll see a doji on the 1 hour as well. Twitch, YouTube, anybody got any questions? Another question for you, Casual Verse. Are you still here? Wait to make sure you're still here before I actually ask, because
I just dropped a special there that they've just announced.
Gotcha. That's the same one you got last time, wasn't it? Or no, it was 81%.
Yes.
Or was it 87?
No, mine was 87.
Okay.
It was also just first month, but then I confirmed with them because on the dashboard it said recurring. And I confirmed with them and they said, yeah, it is recurring. So this might only be the first month. That one might have been a little bit of a mistake. That's still
Gotcha.
For a 50K account, it's $22.75.
Oh, Casual Verse, no, I'm sorry you're sick. I wasn't trying to run anywhere. I wanted to ask you a question. What asset, I mean, do you have an asset that you will be trading that you want me to go over? Because I could always go over those in the stream as well, going forward. Don't mind looking at whatever. People have other things they want to look at. I'm not sure there's many people on the stream though, Casual Verse, I will tell you, because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of interaction other than you and G-Flock. So I probably will close the stream down, but I was just Didn't know if you were actually trading something that was in the realms of looking at or whatever. If not, no worries. I was just curious. Oh, you stopped and you're gonna start trading? I stopped to try. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I'll rock with that and see how that goes. Like I said, I'm curious about that too, and obviously, I mean, keep us all updated for sure on how that goes as well. Not something I'm gonna do just because. I mean, at the end of the day, I still trade futures, so I feel like that would be too time consuming on top of what I'm doing already. However, I do plan on looking more into the straddle. I guess you call it strat. I don't know, the straddle strategy. Sounds very funny. That Aiden was speaking about. I do plan on maybe taking a look at that. I'm gonna check it out more over the weekend, see what I can figure out. But for now, if nobody else has any questions, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, I will probably shut you guys down. Casual verse, man, get to feeling better. Being sick is never good. Need to get back to 100% by next week. Because it's definitely not easy to be on the charts when you don't feel well. Definitely not easy. Alright, guys. That was a weird term, yeah. Garbage I'm making, LOL, hot and cold at the same time. Oh, that ain't good. So you're running a fever too. Jeez. That is not good at all. Not good at all. Take it easy over the weekend, man. Relax, get some rest. Get to feeling better. Never feel bad. Alright, guys. YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys for New York Open Monday. Have a good one, guys.
Heathens got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly